Hey everybody, it's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and welcome to our What's New at the Doodlebug. Today we got two great orders for you guys. Cannot wait to show you. So one is just full of reorders, but some good stuff. And of course, if it's a reorder, you know there's going to be 49 in market in that order. The other order we got in, though, is Tailored Expressions. So we've got some great, fun, new stuff and also some classic and special orders, reorders in that one. I'm jumping on a little earlier today than normal. Tonight is baseball sectionals. So not only do we have baseball sectionals starting tonight, but I also have my, well, actually second now, graduation party tonight. I know, on a Wednesday. So I got to scoot out of here to get there before the game, which starts at 6. So, this mama is just having kind of a rough day. You know, I've told you I'm a hot mess this month, but it just kind of hit me that tonight may be the last time I see my boys in their baseball uniforms. So that, yeah, that's kind of hard. I've been watching these boys play baseball since Connor was 4, and now he's 20. So that is a lot of years on the baseball field and rooting these boys on. So, you know, of course, I hope they make it. You know, it's sectional, first game of sectionals tonight. I'm hoping that we make it out, of course, but still knowing that when this run is over, it is over. So maybe they'll play intramural ball or something like that in college and I can come watch them. I don't know. But anyway, let's check out what is new. And we're going to start with Tailored Expressions first. Okay. All right. So like I said, this order really was a lot of special orders, reorders, but there is some new stuff in here as well. And I'm going to show you a lot of the special order stuff, even if it's not up for grabs, because I want you guys to see some stuff that's out there and also know that if they have it and it's in stock, I don't mind adding it to my next order for you guys. So first up, I had somebody special request some of the Simple Strips storage containers. That is right here. So it's just a nice little clamshell, okay? And inside of it has these little custom molded, you can see them there, little places for you to hold your strips. And what do you mean by strips? So actually we got one in here. This is Simple Strips in Thanks. So you stamp these. There's a die that matches them, cuts them all out at the same time. And if you only need, you know, 1 or 2 for the card you're working on, well, now you've got all these extra ones. What do you do with them? You know, and that shouldn't be as a negative. What do you do with them? It's like, great, you know, you've got all these extra strips now. So whenever you need a quick and easy card or just a quick and easy little sentiment, you've already got some pre-cut, pre-colored, whatever. But then where do you store them? Because otherwise it becomes a hot mess in a drawer. They get torn up, they get lost. You don't use them, you don't see them. So once you cut them out, okay, and this one here, like I said, this one is the Thanks, and it's got things like, yo, 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 you the bomb. Thanks for your support. I made this card. Now we're even. Thank you for thinking of me. Thanks for being my person. Lucky you. I usually just send text. So there's all kinds of cute little sentiments on here. But then once you've stamped them and you've cut them, then you can store them in here. So let's say you stamp this 5 times, cut it out 5 times, then you can put each one of these in a different little spot and you've got all these great go-to little sentiment strips. Some people will even label the box. That way they know which set is in here, okay? And it will hold 19 sentiments, and I'm pretty sure that's one set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, well, that was that 18. So maybe I miscounted one, but yes, so one of these will fit in there perfectly. So like I said, this came in as special order, but we definitely, I think we ordered a couple extra anyway. And then we also got in the Simple Strip Thanks. Now, another one that you can store in here too, these are mini strips. Same concept, just a smaller stamp and a smaller die set. This one here is Lifesaver. Things like you're awesome, we appreciate you, heroes wear scrubs, you made it all better, caring for the world, you're an inspiration, not all angels have wings. So again, this is a Lifesaver one. And then here is one of the dies that will match it. They do dies in different shapes on the end. This one here is the flag one. So again, as you can see, if you haven't seen these before, see how this has these little squares? When you stamp, you also ink those squares. Then whenever you go to die cut, yes, you're going to line up your sentiments with the inside, but also these little squares here. And then that way they are centered perfectly. Nobody's lopsided, nobody, gets cut off. So it makes it easy peasy to cut those out. So then again, we've got the mini strips in Lifesaver, and then the mini strips with the flag edge. Those just came in. This was a special order, but we did get one extra for the shelf because it is a great stamp set. It is really hard to find anything faith-based. There are a few companies that do carry faith-based items, but this is a really good one that Tailored Expressions does, and it's called Be Still. There's 12 different stamps in here. I'm going to flip it over so you can see they are decent size little stamp sets. And some of the quotes that are in here or passages that are in here, rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. Great is your faithfulness. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Jesus is the same yesterday and today and forever. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. So all kinds of great different sentiments on here. I like the rise up and pray, and everything give thanks, be still and know that I am God. So great little set here. We've got one of these going out on the shelf. So if that one needs to go home with you, go ahead and let us know in the comments. Next up, this also came in as a special request, but we definitely can order more on our next order. This is one of the Creighton Quads layering stencils, and this one is the mistletoe set. So it is with mistletoe. You would think Christmas, but let me show you. Once you get down here, think about switching up the colors of those. So you definitely could do these as spring cards, everyday kind of cards. Would not have to only be Christmas. But this one here is the mistletoe set. And then we also got back in stock. This sold out, and this is one of the reasons for the order too. We got back in the Ever in Bloom. So you've got 4 different stencils in here. You go through, ink them up, and then you end up with 4 card backs all at once. And then I'm going to show you our samples. I know I showed you these before, but these were all made with that stencil set. There is also dies that match. As you can see here, we've got some that are cut out. You would not have to use the dies. This one here is the frame. So if I flip it over, you can see how it fits right inside of there and cuts out that really cool little window area for you. There is another one that does this one here and the spray. That one is out of stock. I tried to order it on this order, but it didn't come back in. So we will be placing another order as soon as we can. As soon as I get a notification that the other die has come back in stock, I'll be placing that order. So if there's anything you would like or anything you see in this order and we run out of it, please let me know. That way it gets me closer to my minimum whenever the other die comes back in stock. But if you were on the request for some of these, we've got them in for you. So there's that one there. One other one, since I've got the board up here, we got back in stock the die for this set right here. We still have the stamp and stencil up there in our Tailored Expressions area, and this is called Daisy Dreams. And then I'm going to bring this back in so you can see what's going to be in your stamp set. So you've got little sentiments in there, a couple little daisies in there, the little one, and then the big one. And you can see here's the big one here, and then one of the sentiments. All right, so that is back in stock. Next up, our Gnome Sweet Gnomes. These came out back in February, and they do have a little add-on or little things that you can add on to them here that are kind of Valentine's Day themed, but you don't have to put those in their hands. Now, since then, they have done all kinds of outfits for these cute little guys. We have done St. Patrick's Day. We've done Easter. Here's actually Easter right here. Easter was a special order. So you see the little dress up there for them. Easter. They did graduation, and they just released 4th of July. So little patriotic outfits. So if you've gotten these already and you're watching and you want the patriotic outfits, let me know in the comments. And then I'll get you added to the list, because as soon as this other dye comes back in stock, I want to get my order in so I can get those in for you guys. So you don't have to keep waiting on them to use them with your fun little quads. The other thing, this was a special request as well. This is the die set that was used to do these cute little scalloped layers on those cards. This is the Petite Scallop Rectangle Stacklets. Show you all the ones you get in there. So there's that, just came in. This little guy here, I just thought it was stinking cute. It is called Open Scallop Circle. And see how it's going to just create this cute little window with the little scallops on there? I really like that. So we got that in today. Next up, this is the Bold Birthday Backer. So this is the shadow for the die that actually says Happy Birthday, which we have on the shelf. We got the backer back in stock. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the shiplap background. This is one of my favorite background stamps. I love, look at all the little detail on there. This stamps beautifully. And if you go on the Tailored Expressions website and you pull this up, I mean, just some of the examples that they've done with this, but it's so subtle in the background, but just perfect for so many things. Like, I mean, we could have even used that on this background here. Think how pretty that would have been in the background on that one. Really, really pretty stamp set. Okay, next up. This one here is one of their clear sets, and it is called Handmade with Heart. So you've got handmade with, and then the little heart, handmade, made with love, handmade with love. Now, these would be really cute to stamp on the back of your card and then sign it, and you can date it so everyone knows who made the card for them. I like the stamp at the back of my cards. And I know years ago I got a little created by stamp, which I have just used over and over and over. I don't have one custom made for me, but I mean, these are perfect. And I'll be honest, I like signing the back anyway. I think that just kind of adds a little personal touch to it. So I got a couple of those in. This one here, this one is called Card Worthy. Card Worthy. Now, this one I think is really fun. Now, you could put this on a little Post-it. You can stamp it on the back of the card. You can stamp it on the envelope. Maybe you do a little insert in there. But it's got, I made this card for you, but feel free to pass it on to someone card worthy. Share with love. Pass this card on to a friend. Remove this little message and share this card with someone you love. Made you smile. Share the joy and pass it on. Don't swirl this card away, share it with a friend, and enjoy this card and pass the love along. So I really like this because I know so many of us do send cards, and some of us do love to keep them as inspiration, but some of them are so beautiful they deserve to move on and bring even more joy. So this is a great way to let your friend know, hey, it's totally okay if you regift my card. Actually, I would love for you to do that. So it's a good little stamp set for that. All right, that is our Tailored Expressions order right there, friends. And now we're going to move on to our reorder, which is right along here. All right, so first up, we've got in Simon Hurley's acrylic block set. There's only 2 blocks in here, but this is a great set because of this block right here. Look how nice and big that is. It is becoming harder and harder to find nice big acrylic blocks at a decent price. So when I flip this over, oh, that's right, we just got this checked in. Dang it, we didn't even have time to price them. I'm thinking these are less than 12 bucks. And usually I am having a hard time finding just this block alone for that price. His also have these great grid lines on them. It's got a centering point even with the grids. So I do love that he's got a little center point on there as well. So those are back in stock. Alphabets. More Doodlebug alphabets. These sell so well. They're just good colors, good size. They're cute. The colors we got back in stock today are Swimming Pool, Cupcake, and Blue Jean. So those are back in stock. And then this set here is ever popular as well. It's again one of those half and half packs. So you've got one full alphabet in gold, and then you've got one in these all fun multicolors. And this is called Splendid. Our faith section, we've got a sticker pack going over and adding to that section over there. If I can get the flip right for you. All of these are white. They are all white stickers. I'll flip this over so you can see. So we've got things like choose joy, let go and let God, have faith, blessed is she who believes, accept what is, let go what was, and have faith in what will be. Well, that's a good little quote. Let's see, faith, give grace, surrender. There's an alphabet in there. Full of hope, count your blessings, loved by God. So a good little sticker set there. We also have a restock on our cross stickers. Okay. And then, of course, you know, like I said, if we've got to reorder it from our warehouse, you know it's got to have 49 and market in it. So let's start with the travel line first. So the vintage vintage artistry everywhere. That's the travel line that they just did. So we've got those collection kits back in stock. And remember, this is one we only did as collection kits. We didn't do it open stock, but it's got great papers, great colors in it too. And a lot of them are versatile to where you wouldn't have to use it only for traveling. The other thing that was out in that section that we reordered is the rub-on set. It's the 6x8 rub-ons. Go through those so you can see what's in there. I love that splat one. Okay. All right, so there's the everywhere. Let's see. Next up, let's do toast. So toast, what was restocked is the little 6x8 collection pads. And then also the laser cuts. And again, these laser cuts are great. You get so many laser cuts in here. There are 4 sheets, so 111 elements total. And with them being laser cuts, the detail is just amazing on them. So that came in today too. Let's see, Spectrum. Oh, I've got a pile here. Goodness sakes. Spectrum Gardenia. That's the newest line. The file sets are back in stock, as well as the butterfly laser elements. I can't wait to see what some of you guys do with these. With them being rainbowed in there, I mean, that's so many possibilities. Love, love, love this set here. And even if you're not buying the line, but you're just into butterflies, with them being primary colors, they're going to match so many other things too. So those just came in. And then also for Spectrum Gardenia, now this washi tape here sold out right away, and it just finally came back in stock. This is the regular washi tape. It's not the fabric one, and you've got 4 different washies in this set. And I love that beautiful butterfly. And I told you guys on the box, when it first came in, I love the box because it even follows how the washi goes with it, you know, kind of rainbowing. Love that. Okay, next up for Blossom. Blossom is one of the color swatch lines like Toast is. The acetate leaves, back in stock. Now, friends, bad news. When I went to reorder acetate leaves for eucalyptus, they are gone already. As I've told you, the acetate leaves are usually one of the first things that go. That and the chipboard words, for whatever reason. But the Blossom ones, I was able to get back in stock again. But eucalyptus is sold out. Blossom and eucalyptus came in stock at the same time, and so the eucalyptus ones are already gone, which means Blossom might be really close behind. What else here? We got another one in for the Plum Grove 6x8 collection pack. I think that paper right there, it speaks to me. I love that one. So there's that collection, or that little 6x8 pad. Then for the Vintage Artistry Tranquility, the ephemera bits are back in stock. Again, lots of great bits and pieces in here. The ephemera, what's the difference between ephemera and the laser cut? So, one, you're going to get much more delicate, intricate pieces in here. And in the ephemera, you get bigger, chunkier pieces in here as well. But like, check out the butterfly with a little bit of white around it. You're not so much going to have that with the laser cuts. So it's kind of a little bit of a difference between the two of them, other than, your bigger stuff as well, too. All right, so that's all for $49 in Market. Next up, we got in another great color of blue, adding to our blue section back there. Our blues were really sold down. This next one here is Blackberry Swirl. This is a very popular black that Basil does. I know some people like to, oh, look, there's my reflection. Some people like to do this one just by the pack itself. They just buy 25 at a time. They love it in their mini books. It's a little heavier weight, black as well. Oh, another $49 Market over here. This is the Quad Folio. So Quad Folio's back in stock. Gingham Garden. So Gingham Garden was actually what we used this month for our bi-monthly kit club. And we are sold out of our kits, but this was one of the stickers that was in the kit. So it has not made it to the shelf at all. So if you picked up any of the Gingham Garden and you did not get these stickers, you may want to add them to your stash right now. So these are the Gingham Garden stickers. And then also the ephemera pieces. Again, that was another one that came only in the kit club. And I actually need to make one more kit, kind of piece it together for somebody. You can see all the cute little die cuts in there. Wedding sticker pack here from Stickopotamus, from Sticko. So it kind of gives you that chalkboard look. You've got our wedding, the wedding party, I do, happily ever after, our big day. So lots of great stickers on this one. These are flat stickers too. Okay, so there's no oomph to these. If you want oomph, what I would do is I would probably put this on a piece of black or white and then cut it out and then pop that up. These are kind of a thinner sticker. So if you just put a foam dot on the back, it's probably not going to stand up great for you in your scrapbook or whatever you're wanting to add it to with that layer of pop. So put it on a piece of cardstock first, then fussy cut it back out, and then pop it up. All right, next up, showed these the other day, got them in, and they sold out right away in the Facebook Live. So we got them back in stock, and I cannot get them open. But in here, you've got all kinds of great pre-printed birthday cards. So you've got 40 cards and envelopes in here. So it's a great deal. You can see the different ones you've got in there. On the inside, there is no verbiage. It's just the front is done. So you would have to do your own little inside in there. Oh, that makes me remember. I forgot to show you something in Tailored Expressions. We're going to go back to Taylor in a second. Okay, so there's those. Brand new from Mr. Tim Holtz. He's just arrived. If you have his media mat, okay, his glass mat, I really should have gotten this out before. All right. They just came out with a media surface. So that way you can work on your mat. Okay. It's got nice little weighted tabs here for you. Okay. And this backing here comes off, just so you know. And then it's got little grippers. Like, it's not going to move them. All right. So it's a great full size mat to go on top of your glass mat. And then that way you turn it all into one big, like, nice, not going to slip around work surface. So that just came in. And let's see what it says here. Does it say much here? It says it is designed to use with the Tim Holtz glass mat, sold separately, reinforced stitched corners. Right there, those are. Heavy duty non-stick matte, heat resistant top surface, non-slip base surface, cleans with soap and water, allow to air dry. Warning, use of alcohol inks on non-stick matte will cause staining. Well, of course, because this is a non-porous surface. Your alcohol inks love those. So yes, if you use alcohol inks on this, you may color it a little bit, but you can always clean it up with rubbing alcohol. That will help some, but it may still stain. But again, whenever you get this home, take this back part off, and then that's where you got your little grippy edge there. And you know what? If you don't have his glass mat, you totally can use this without the glass mat as well. It's a great little work surface all on its own. All right, so we just got those in. And then we also got back in stock Tim Holtz's brand new, the rotary trimmer. The big selling point for this guy is one, you should not need to replace your blade. Do they do replacement blades just in case? Yes. Tim himself said you're probably not going to need them, but some of us just like the security of knowing we have a backup if we would maybe by chance need it. This will also do thinner weight chipboard, which is a big deal because most of our trimmers will not handle chipboard. So that is back in stock as well. It's got two, as you can see that come out here, two little rulers that pop out as well. And it cuts up to 12.5. So there's that. And then we're going to go back down and pick up the few things I totally skipped over since I was jumping around on the Tailored Expressions. All right, so these are called insiders. These are so stinking cute. So these go on the inside of your card. So you don't have to have a stamp set. So Father's Day is coming up. Maybe you don't have Father's Day stamps, but you want to make some Father's Day cards. Maybe you don't want to invest, $10, $15 in a stamp set, just for one dad, and then give him the same stamp set next year. I totally get that. So I found these on Taylor's site, and they are so cute. Now, in here, get this here. All right. In here, you have got 2 each of 6 different sentiments. All right. So happy Father's Day to the best dad ever. I always knew you'd make a fantastic dad. So happy to say I told you so. We skipped one here. Dear Dad, you were right about fill in the blank. Thanks for all the ways you go above and beyond for our family every single day. We love you. For all the wonderful things you do that might not always get noticed, thank you. So lots of great little sentiments in here. This is your annual reminder of what an amazing dad you are. So these here can go on the inside of your card. These would be just fun as little hide around the house kind of things as well too. And then that way he finds them randomly, throughout the week, through the month, whenever. If you've got a man in your life that travels, tucking something like this in, that suitcase, because he's on the road so much, those little kind of notes are always so fun. But so anyway, you've got these pre-printed. They're on 100-pound cardstock, so they're nice and heavyweight. So you could die cut them if you wanted. They're going to die cut great. You can ink on them. They're going to ink blend great. But what you can also do, this is printed. I don't know if I can, yep, so you can see how it's shining like that. So that is a toner print, friends. You can take the toner-based foil, like the Gina K, the Thermoweb, the Pink and Maine, run this through your laminator, and put foil on those. So if he loves green, do green foil. If you want to do rainbow, you can do rainbow foil. So these are all foilable, which is so cool. So we got the Father's Day one in, which is called Insiders for Him. We also got Snarky Birthday. Okay. Snarky Birthday has, so I was thinking it's probably time to start lying about your age. I'm sorry I called you old. I thought you knew. God, I love that one. On your birthday, I hope you know, 1, you are loved. 2, you are brilliant. 3, you are old. Relax, you're not getting old. You've been old for a long time. If your face feels warm, it's either the heat from your candles or a hot flash. It's never too late to be what you want to be unless you want to be younger. Oh my gosh, I love these. How fun are these? So again, inside of your card, I mean, you could cut them and put them on the front of your card as well too. But they're just really, really stinking cute. They're heavy enough. Again, you can die cut, mixed media, ink blend, and then also add the foil with these through your laminator. That one's for graduation too. This is called Insiders Grad. Grad, wishing you much success as you pursue your dreams. Congrats. Sky's the limit. Happy graduation. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've always imagined. And congrats on your graduation and best wishes on your next adventure. So this one here includes 3 each of the 4 sentiments. And then we've got some regular birthday wishes here. This one here, and they are all horizontal. When it comes to you, there can never be too much celebrating. So happy to know you and even happier to celebrate you. Wishing you lots of happy on your birthday. Your birthday is the perfect time to remind you of how wonderful you are. Wishing you happiness on your special day and in the year ahead. Hope your day is filled with all your favorite things. So great insiders on those as well too. So I thought those are just kind of fun, different. If you want to switch up your sentiments a little bit, it's a great way to do that. But again, how fun it's going to be to foil these on the inside of your cards. Again, you only need, I'm going to go over here to our section with that. You need just the toner based foils, and you're going to need a laminator. So we got different foils here. We've got the Pink and Main, some of those foils as well. And then down here, no, those are the things you're going to use with your foils. Never mind. But then that way you can run them through your laminator and do those that way. Oh, Miss Sharon, of course you can get the birthday wishes horizontal. Heck yeah, I'm going to pull you one right now. All right, friends. Well, then that concludes our live for today. So hopefully you found something kind of fun, different, or just got to check out some of the new stuff that we have available at the Doodlebug. And what are we working on right now? We got some new magazines in, so we'll be showing those pretty soon. But otherwise, this is what we got in today. Lots of great orders coming your way, though. I just placed, what did I just place? Trying to think what I just did. I know we've got some more Olo markers coming in. Photoplay just got placed as well. Marvy, I think I told you guys that yesterday though too. I did place a reorder today, so there's fun stuff on there. And then always a few new things seem to trickle on to those as well. So again, everybody, I'm Hannah from the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. Thanks so much for popping in and checking out what is new with us. This mama is heading out the door to a graduation party and then baseball sectionals. So hopefully it is a great night for baseball tonight. But I know one team has to win and one team has to lose. So, yeah, I hate that because I've got friends that play on the other team and mama's, on that other team as well. So it's going to be a hard night for somebody. But anyway, thank you so much. You guys have a great evening. And don't forget this weekend, our holiday hours. Friday, we are closing at 5, and tonight too, because I'm leaving, so Leslie leaves at 5. So we close early tonight. We close at 5 on Friday. Saturday, we're here 10 to 2. That's a little reduced. Sunday and Monday, we are closed for the holiday and some much needed rest and relaxation. But I'm not going to lie, I will be resting and relaxing. Sunday is full of graduation parties, and Monday is hopefully more baseball. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.